Yo, what's up, everybody? It is I, Baba Reese from the Bronx, and how's everybody doing today? It is a spectacular day. Feels good though. Oh, it's taking me away, guys. Being taken away by the wind. So I hope everybody is having a blessed day today. I just want to thank everybody for their beautiful comments and their beautiful statements and everything nice they saying to me. Baba Reese appreciates it very, very much. So I hope you guys like the interview. I'm sorry about Danny's interview in the beginning. Yes, it was very noisy, but you have to understand is that, if somebody wants their music on, he wanted it up like that, so I can't tell him not to have his music up, that high. I asked him to lower it. He lowered it a little bit, and then he started becoming boisterous. So nevertheless, at least we got to hear the end of his situation. He seems like he's been scorned a lot in his life, and I understand what that's like, so I didn't judge him at all, and he was very kind to me. And I had ran into him the other day again, when I was in DSS. I ran into him, and he was very pleasant, very respectable, and he's a respectable guy. He has respect, and I have respect for him. Even though the predicament he's in, I was just like that. So who the hell am I not to respect someone? And I'm still in that situation, and I felt bad. I'm bringing up respect because he was saying how much people were disrespecting him by just driving by and not even having any kind of regard to his situation. And I know what that's like. I really do. Because in the homeless shelter, guys, that's exactly what happens. The people that work there, they really don't have respect for the residents in the shelter. They don't. They go through your stuff. They go through your things. They treat you like an animal. They treat you like a number. And it's not right. It's not right, guys. So, guys, today I'm about to get into one of my this wind is going to take me away. It's going to take me to another place. Where am I going? Yes. Okay, so let's see. Let's try as best as I can to do this in chronological order. Although it's not going to be easy, I will try the best I can to do it that way. Okay, so let me just go into my little brain factory over here in the archives and the files, and let me see what I come up with in my memory bank. I think I'm going to talk about the one where the man had picked me up and took me to his house, and basically the rest you can probably figure out what I'm going to get into. So, big details. Am I afraid to leave my bag right there? No, I'm not, because no one's going to touch my stuff. Because if they do, I'm running after them. Yes, I will. Run after them. Because I run real fast. So, double checking. Alright, so guys, this is a deep true story. Okay, so it's like a day like any other. Usually they are, a day like any other. Except for the fact that there was mad snow on the ground. It wasn't snowing, but it had snowed really, really, really hard. It had snowed so hard, guys, that the snow was like a little bit past, not a little bit, like mid-center between calf and knee. Okay? So what happened was working, of course, walking the stroll. I believe I was on Barry and Tiffany, and this this black, and it has nothing to do with race, color nor creed. I'm just giving you the facts. So the guy, you know, a big black dude pulls up, and I get into his vehicle. Got a regular, you know, car. Something like that, actually. More like an SUV, you know, lower. So I get in, and, you know, I was cold. I was sick. You know, not sick, real sick, but getting, you know, when like you start to come down. If anybody has used before that is listening to this, that you know, it starts wearing off, and you're gonna need to get straight soon again. So then he starts driving, and he drives out of his point. He said, "Oh, we're gonna go to my house. I don't live too far." Okay. You know, because listen, when it's cold outside and you need to make that money, honey, you're gonna do what you gotta do. You're not gonna be too picky. There's no way. So I get in his SUV, his car, starts driving. He's driving, and he leaves the Bronx, and he's keep going and go. And I said, "Man, where are you going?" You know, I started to get concerned. He's like, "No, don't worry about it. I'm going to bring you back. It's all good. We're going to my house. You know, it's comfortable. There's nobody home. And I'm going to pay you good. It's all good," and all that jazz. Okay. Pull into his driveway, and I'm telling you, he did not live close at all. He lived very far. He lived deep into like Westchester County somewhere. Definitely. He lived very deep into Westchester County. So, nevertheless, I get inside his house, and as I'm walking into the house, all I could see is family pictures everywhere. Family pictures everywhere. Now, mind you, yes, of course, I must have slept with a lot of married men, of course. You know, I'd be lying, but these were little kids. He still had little kids. It's not like his kids were grown and they were, you know, in college or things of that nature, or he was divorced. No, he was still married with his kids, little kids, and had all the, I don't know where the family was. They were not home except for him. And you could see all the pictures in the house. You could see all of them, okay? One by one. Family photos, single photos, and everything. Okay? And when I seen all of that, I was just so taken back. I didn't even want to proceed with the date or whatever the hell, you know, I thought was going to happen. I did not want nothing to do with it. I just felt so uncomfortable, you know. And like I said, of course I slept with married men. I'd be lying. And I hope my sister's not listening to this, because, you know, my sister's a nun, was a nun, and she wished she never left the convent. But nevertheless, so, you know, I have a seat on his couch. He said, "I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom," or something to that effect. Comes back with a huge fucking like butcher knife, machete type shit. It wasn't like a meat cleaver type thing, but it was a huge fucking knife. Huge. It had to be at least almost a foot long, not including the handle. It was huge from my recollection. I'm not exaggerating. It was a real big knife, guys. He says, "Take off all your fucking clothes right now, or I'm gonna fucking kill you." You know how many times someone said that to me? That's the famous line. "Take off your clothes right now, or I'm gonna kill you. Gut you." Okay. There's children walking by, guys, so I gotta be a little reserved right now. I apologize about that. I'm trying to convey my true story to you as best as possible in public, you know, because it's a good setting and whatnot. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. That's my water over there too. Yeah. Okay. So he has the knife. He's telling me take off all your clothes. Ba, ba, ba. I took off all my clothes. And he tells me to get up. You know, and mind you, he has this big knife to me. And I'm stuck in his house all the way stuck in West Bumblefuck somewhere, you know, in Westchester County. Who knows? It was a long drive, guys. So you got this big knife and everything else. And I'm scared, you know, I'm fucking frail. I've been out on the street for over a decade at this point. And it was scary, guys. It was scary. He was a big dude too. He was huge. He had to be at least over fucking 6 feet tall. Like maybe even close to 7 feet. He was like a Shaq dude, you know. And like I said, race has nothing to do with this. I'm just stating the facts to you guys. So please, nobody, I am not racist. I love all colors, everybody. I love everybody. So I get up, he rapes me in the living room with the knife. He got the knife right there, like ready to grab, put it down, doing the business. And, you know, it's like he has it right there for the grab it. Right there. Okay? He grabs me and he starts raping me really hard. And remember, this is a big guy. He could have broke me so easily. And I'm not trying to get graphic, but I am a small statured girl. You know, he could have definitely broke me so easily that I could have, like, it could have been bad. He could have, like, broke my bones or something. Like, he was doing it really hard. He wasn't trying to be gentle on me, guys. You know, remember, I'm a prostitute, a rag doll in the street, and he was not trying to be easy with me. He wanted to use and abuse me as much as he could. Okay, and I know sometimes when I describe these things, I say it with no, how could I put it? Like a lot of emphasis, but not a lot of like pain and suffering. Because I'm numb, guys. I'm telling you, I am so numb to this. I really am. Like, I'm numb to these things that happen to me. It's like nothing. That's why all this stuff with the coronavirus, and I'm not telling anyone not to be scared. I'm not telling anyone not to feel how they feel in their heart about it, but me personally, no, I'm not scared of no damn coronavirus at all. I have my own personal beliefs about that. I believe the hidden hand does things to manipulate society, so they buy things and basically to have control and have people in the palm of their hands. You know, they're the puppet masters. And you know, it's not that I'm like a conspiracy theorist. This is facts, guys. Of course there are secret societies. Of course there are people that are in charge of everything and own everything and distribute things the way they want to. They monopolize on life and they love the power. If the guy's on tippy top, but right below the eye on the pyramid on the dollar bill. Okay? You have to understand something, okay? Those guys own everything. They own everything. There's nothing they don't own. And there's a certain group. And it's not that I'm not a big Alex Jones fan. I'm not trying to give him no kind of like props. You know, I did listen to Alex Jones at one time, but I changed my mind about him. I think that he's just like, how can I put it? He's the Pied Piper, you know? He basically leads people to believe this way. You got the left-right paradigm, and people really believe that there's someone out there scouting out. First of all, he would have never got into Bohemian Grove. He would never got, there's no way in hell. The only people that can get even remotely close to there are the insiders. The elites. There's no way that a non-elite is gonna get that close. I don't care what kind of lens he had on his camera. If no one knows what I'm talking about, of course people should know who Alex Jones is. He's like the supposedly head honcho conspiracy theorist. But no, he's he's like two sides to the middle, you know. He tries to play it off that he's not one of them, and he got them all figured out. He is one of them, and they basically, you know, pay him for this whole propaganda that he's serving. That's my personal opinion. Okay, so now getting back to the situation at hand. So this man, he raped me in every single bedroom in his house, guys. Now, mind you, his children's room are decked out with toys and just like kid stuff, and they were really nice. He seemed like he took very good care of his kids. That's not the point. The point is that he was raping me on his children's bed. On their bed, in his bed, in his other child's room, with pictures, and he had that knife like he was gonna gut me, guys. This man was not playing. He was really hard. He was really, really rough and hard, and just like, and he raped me over and over. This wasn't just like one time, pick me up and move me and continue. No, it's like he was done, and then he would get, God forgive me my language, he would get hard again, and so on and so forth. And it was really, really, like, it was crazy, guys, what happened. It was something that I'll never, ever recover from 100%. How could I? Even though I'm numb to it, it scarred me for life, you know? Especially him, like, just the fact that he's raping me inside of his children's room. Like, maybe he was a pedophile, because that's not normal. Why would you want a street hooker on your children's bed? That is disgusting. He doesn't know where. I'm just saying the truth. He doesn't know where I'm in. You're gonna have me on your children's bed and on their floor? You know, my dirty body. It's the truth, guys. I'm just being brutally honest right now. You know, this was insane how he did this. It was really, really, like, horrific having someone rape you on their child's bed, and then he raped me in his bed when he sleeps with his wife. I mean, come on. This is forcefully done in your bedroom, and then forcefully did it. He put me down to the basement. I remember the tip of the knife was like jabbing my back because I was staggering, because all the times he had raped me, I don't know how I wasn't bleeding. And I'm not like, you know, forgive my language, but I'm pretty, like, my anatomy does not show that I was a prostitute. I am not all worn out and burned out. I'm just not. I have good muscle reflex, and I know how to contract those things. So it's not like, you know, it was like, you know, it was like just done, you know, easily penetrated. It was not. I'm not like that. And I'm saying this because you have to understand, you know, when someone has a small stature and they're being raped by a big guy, you know, you're gonna damage the person. And luckily he didn't damage me for life, because, you know, I couldn't even walk straight after that. It was that bad, guys. That bad. And I'm telling you, I know this is a very graphic story, true story, but you have to understand, I want you guys to see and hear and visualize this, because you know why? This kind of thing needs to be stopped, okay? People stigmatizing that a prostitute cannot get raped. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. We can absolutely get raped. How dare people stigmatize and say, you're just a hooker, you can't get raped. You already out there selling your ass. What do you mean you got raped? What are you talking about? Are you nuts, lady? Are you crazy, bitch? You just another hoe. Man, you ain't fucking, your words don't mean shit. I mean, that's how, like, your credibility is shot, basically, when you're a prostitute. You got no credibility, guys, and it's not right. It's not fair with human beings. You don't know the situation at hand, what brought us girls out there. People don't know, you know. Most of us girls, if not all of them, went through shit like me or worse. Worse than me. Yes, worse. Yeah, I got my bag down there, guys. Don't worry about no mistake myself, because as fast as I run, I will catch them even me in these shoes. Even in these shoes, I will catch. I ain't got nothing important in there any old way. But still, it's just the principle being disrespectful, stealing someone's bag. And you know, it's the Bronx. So, you know, you have to think like that. And the reason why I'm so laid back with it, because I just am. Like, you know, I'm the same way with the coronavirus, man. People have to understand, you know, this agenda's at hand. And it's not to say that people aren't really getting sick and dying from it. But there's a reason that this happens, guys. There is a reason why the secret societies allow these viruses to infestate certain areas. First of all, look at the people it's affecting. Who is it affecting? It doesn't affect children, even though they can get it. It doesn't affect people like even my age, 40, or 50, or 54, or 55. It affects the baby boomer generation, guys. They want, I'm sorry, I don't know if a lot of people are elderly listening to this, but that's the generation, like my mother's generation. My mother's generation and my uncle's generation are the generations that are being affected by this. You know, it's not so much, you know, mine or a child's. It's not. Thank God. And I don't want nobody to get sick from this. I think it's not fair. You know, it's not. And life isn't fair. I know that. Listen, I've been dealt a raw deal, but I'm surviving and I'm thriving, and I still love with all my heart. And I have a lot of love to give. You know, I have a lot of love to give. You know, my friends. You know, I just want to care for others and show them that I care. And I do care. It's not that I want to. I do care for others genuinely in my heart. And I want to show it. I want to portray it to you guys. I want you guys to see that the world can be a beautiful place sometimes through even the worst of situations. You can take a person who came out of like a horror movie and still want to spread love and good cheer and stuff of that nature. And that's why this is what my channel is about. My channel is about me helping other people, sharing my true story, and being there for others as much as I can. And also my little Weedy Bee, we can't forget him. He's doing so much better, guys. He's doing great. And I hope you liked the little video earlier with the baby. Wasn't he so cute, my little angel? Yes, it's a beautiful day. Getting that vitamin D, guys. Yes, gotta get that vitamin D. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I don't know exactly what this video looks like right now because I can't see anything. It's too much on an angle where the sun is like hitting my eyes. So if it looks a little, you know, I hope the focus isn't so bad. I'm trying the best I can. Like I said, I only have my phone. I don't have a computer that works like that. Okay, I just don't. I don't have a computer. I have 2 old laptops that don't even work right anymore. And that's it, guys. So like I said, everybody, yes, wash your hands. This is my own personal opinion. I don't use too much hand sanitizer because it does deplete the fabric of your DNA. The DNA, whatever your DNA is made up of, you know, those little bars. And that, you know, all of that is a code. Your DNA is a code, you know. And the spiral, you know, that spiral is on, you know, like the people that do, you know, it's the medical sign, okay? If you look at the medical sign with the snake, you'll see the DNA spiral. There's a certain word, I think it starts with an H, if I'm not correct. But it's just so amazing that the fabric of our DNA is like built like a staircase. Like each different bar has a different, you know, code to it, and that's what makes us up as an individual, you know. and the bond between mother and father into one, and which DNA strands we're going to, retrieve is amazing. It just is. All that is it's just so amazing, guys. So, like I said, take care, everyone. Bob Reese from the Bronx signing out. And, of course, you will see Miss Lisa again. I think Lisa is going through a lot of depression. She got back to me, but very, very vaguely, guys. So I'm just hoping she's okay. I don't want to push myself on her. I'm going to give her a call, like a phone call, because text, but I could tell, she's very upbeat. But when I turned the camera off, she just seemed very depressed about some things. And I just hope she's okay. I mean, we were joking around and goofing off, and that was great. But you can see she's going through a lot, and I'm here for her. So if Lisa, I'm so sorry. Thanks, Jen, too. Thank you for the kind words. Lisa, if you are watching this, I am absolutely here for you. I am a friend, and I am a good person, and I'm real, not a phony. So if anytime you want to talk to me, I am here for you. Absolutely, girl. All right, God bless you guys. Ciao.